ప్రభుత్వ విద్యారంగంలో మరో విప్లవాత్మక అడుగు వేశారు సీఎం వైఎస్ జగన్. ప్రభుత్వ విద్యా సంస్థల విద్యార్థులకు ఐబీ సిలబస్ ను అందుబాటులోకి తెచ్చింది ఏపీ ప్రభుత్వం. ఈ మేరకు ఐబీ సంస్థతో ఒప్పందం కుదుర్చుకుంది. సచివాలయంలోని ముఖ్యమంత్రి కార్యాలయంలో ఎంఓయూపై సంతకాలు చేశారు. అంతర్జాతీయంగా ప్రభుత్వ బడి పిల్లలను ఉన్నతంగా తీర్చిదిద్దేందుకు ముఖ్యమంత్రి జగన్ ఈ నిర్ణయం తీసుకున్నారు. ఐబీ సిలబస్ ప్రవేశపెట్టే నిర్ణయానికి ఇవాళే రాష్ట్ర మంత్రివర్గం ఆమోదం తెలిపింది. మంత్రివర్గ సమావేశం ముగిసిన అనంతరం ఐబీ సంస్థతో ఎంఓయూ జరిగింది. సింగపూర్, వాషింగ్టన్ డీసీ, జెనీవా, యూకేల నుంచి వీడియో కాన్ఫరెన్స్ లో ఐబీ ప్రతినిధులు పాల్గొన్నారు.
Is one aspect which would put our children on par with the global standards, and that's where I seek your help, I seek your hand holding, and we are of this firm belief that any certificate that is obtained from these schools post our partnership, and if that certificate is valid internationally, on par with any other international student, or on par with any student who's studying IB elsewhere, then I think that is the biggest achievement what the government of Andhra Pradesh could be delivering to the students, with especially the downtrodden students. Yes, it is a challenge, no doubt about it. We're talking about government schools, and that being the case, it is going to be a challenge for both you as well as for me. But where there's a will, there's always a way. And we're taking up this challenge with a very firm will. There have been a lot of good initiatives which have already come in to strengthen the school education. I think most of these have already been discussed with you. Most of these have already been told to you. I'm pretty sure Praveen would have done a good job on that. But what we are doing is we are totally enhancing the quality of schooling. The entire buildings are now being revamped to begin with. Then we're digitizing the whole classrooms, starting from 6th class onwards. We're bringing in IFPs into the school classrooms. And we're also giving the 8th class students tabs. We're giving students bilingual textbooks right from the initial stages itself. And we're also encouraging mothers to send their children to school also in different ways. We've also brought in TOEFL at the 3rd class level itself, TOEFL primary, and then the TOEFL junior, and then the TOEFL senior. So we roped in TOEFL also into this education system, so that at least the child could hear their the English, the accent, at least for one whole period every day, so that it registers somewhere in their head during that growing age. So we brought in TOEFL also to effect that, and we made English medium. All the schools have been converted into English medium. So by and large, it's a transition. By and large, it's a very a proactive step that we have taken to improve the quality of education. And in that league, bringing in IB also stands in that league. And I'm pretty confident that with your support and with your help, because it's just not a one day's job. What we are doing today is going to put a seed. And this is going to be for the results of the seed would actually be displayed only after 10 years. When you start off something in the first class today, so you train them, next year it becomes first and second. Then subsequently it becomes third, second, and first. Then in subsequent year it becomes fourth, third, second, and first. And then subsequent year after year, improving one standard every year. So it's a seed that you're planting, where the results would be displayed only after 10 years. But this is a partnership that both of us are together very confident and wanting to change the lives of the downtrodden, wanting to bring in quality education into this whole system. So it's going to be a challenge. So it's going to be a 10-year partnership, a minimum, at least before the first batch is actually tested. And then it's going to be a big challenge. But hopefully, in God's grace, we would sail through together. And my profound thanks once again for sharing this partnership.